ballads are generally backed up by banjo, guitar, concertina, washtub bass, and or penny whistle. And then we have Alan Short on the far end there. Alan Short has been singing since childhood, slipping into folk clubs since early teens, and performing many genres of music, from choral to rock, with a lifelong interest in traditional folk music and maritime music. Originally from England, he has lived in the USA since the mid-80s. He is a member of the New York Band. He's performed musical roles in the folk genre at various New England theaters, and this year he performed at the Connecticut Sea Music Festival in Essex. So give it up for our 3 o'clock performers. Thank you very much.
And I should mention, if you'd like to hear us play our instruments, that will be at 4 o'clock at Prescott. These will all be a cappella.
I've done the hard part, so just don't forget.
Lift him up and carry him along. Farmer Ingle, fire him away. Lay him in the hole where he belong. Farmer Ingle, fire him away. It's lay him down in the hole below. Farmer Ingle, fire him away. It's time for us to roll and go. Farmer Ingle, fire him away. It's ease him down and let him lay. Farmer Ingle, fire him away. It's screw him in and there he'll stay. Farmer Ingle, fire him away. It's Sheafe, screw it down. Farmer Ingle, fire him away. Let's get back to Portland town. Farmer Ingle, fire him away. Now when I gets to Portland town, Farmer Ingle, fire him away. Gonna pass a line to little Sally Brown. Farmer Ingle, fire him away. Now Sally Brown, she's a handy little craft. Farmer Ingle, fire him away. She's sharp up forward, grounded in the aft. Ho! Fire Ingle, fire him away. It's hauler high, hauler low. Farmer Ingle, fire him away. It's Buster before we go. Farmer Ingle, fire him away. It's one more turn and that'll do. Farmer Ingle, fire him away. For we's the bullies take her through. Farmer Ingle, fire him away.
We're doing 2. Yeah, 2. So sometimes I feel sorry for all these poor sailor boys. They go ashore and get all their new clothes stolen by the ladies that they've just hired to spend the night with. I know. You'd think they'd learn. Happens in every single port. So
It's a learning process.
just choose your location. Here's one. In Mexico, so I've heard say, away, Santiano. There's many a charming senorita gay
Along the plains of Mexico, 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 away, Santiano.
Mexico
is the place I go, along the plains of Mexico.
When I was a young man and in my prime,
away, Santiano.
I worked those pretty girls 2 at a time.
Along the plains of Mexico,
Mexico,
Mexico, away, Santiano.
Mexico
is the place I go, along the plains of Mexico.
Why do those pretty girls love me so?
Always, Santiano.
Because I don't tell them all I know.
Along the plains of Mexico.
Oh, Mexico, oh, Mexico,
Always, Santiano.
Mexico is the place I go.
Along the plains of Mexico.
Them gals is fine with their long black hair.
Always, Santiano.
They'll rob you blind and strip you bare.
Along the plains of Mexico.
Oh, Mexico,
Oh, Mexico. Always, Santiano. Mexico is the place I go. Along the plains of Mexico. Oh, Mexico. Oh, Mexico. Always, Santiano. Mexico is the place I go. Along the plains of Mexico.
Could you hear us out there?
Song about the origins of war. Did you hear how the wars began? Benjamin Bowman here. Did you hear how the wars began? Cast us away. Did you hear how the wars began? When England fought to a man, and the proud tailor rode prancing away. For Shibboleth he made a horse, Benjamin Bowman here. With Shibboleth he made a horse, cast us away. With Shibboleth he made a horse, so he could ride all the course. And the proud tailor prancing away. With scissors made bridle bits, Benjamin Bowman here. With scissors made bridle bits, cast us away. With scissors made bridle bits to keep the horse in his wits. And the proud tailor prancing away. And as he rode o'er the lea, Benjamin Bowman here. As he rode o'er the lea, cast us away. As he rode o'er the lea, he spied a flea on his knee. And the proud tailor rode prancing away. With his needle he made a spear, Benjamin Bowman here. With his needle he made a spear, cast us away. With his needle he made a spear, and pierced the flea in his ear. And the proud tailor prancing away. With his thimble he made a bell, Benjamin Bowman. With his thimble he made a bell, cast us away. With his thimble he made a bell to toll the flea's funeral knell. And the proud tailor prancing away. And that's how the wars began, Benjamin Bowman here. That's how the wars began, cast us away. That's how the wars began, when England fought to a man, and the proud tailor rode prancing away. Now, one of those sea songs about going round Cape Horn and what happens to the poor unfortunate souls who did that. The gallant frigate, Amphitrite, she lay in Plymouth Sound. Blue Peter at the foremast stood, for she was outward bound. We was waiting there for orders to send us far from home, when our orders came from Rio, and then around Cape Horn. When we came to Rio, we prepared for heavy gales. We put on all new rigging, boys, and bent on all new sails. And from ship to ship they did cheer us on, as we did sail along. and they wished us pleasant weather as we sailed around Cape Horn. While beating down Magellan Strait, it blew exceeding hard. While shortening sail, 2 gallant lads fell from the topsail yard. By angry seas, the lines we threw from their poor hands was torn, and we had to leave them to the sharks that prowl around Cape Horn. But when we got round the Horn, me boys, we had some glorious days. Pretty soon, our killick dropped in Valparaiso Bay. Down to the docks they come in flocks, them girls I do declare. They are ahead of them Plymouth girls with their dark and curly hair. They love a jolly sailor lad when he spends his money free. They'll laugh and sing and merry, merry make and have a jovial spree. And when your money is all gone, they want a new impose. They are ahead of them Plymouth girls who'll pawn and steal your clothes. So it's farewell Valparaiso and farewell for a while, and likewise to them Spanish girls along the coast of Chile. And if ever I get to be paid off, I'll sing to you this song. God bless them lovely Spanish girls that we met around Cape Horn.
We gotta work again.
There we go. In South Australia I was born. Heave away, all away. South Australia round Cape Horn. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling Kings. Heave away, all away. All the way now, hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. As I walked out one morning fair, heave away, all away. It was then I met Miss Nancy Blair. We're bound for South Australia. I shook her up, I shook her down. Heave away, all away. We danced until we about fell down. We're bound for South Australia. All the way, you rolling Kings. Heave away, all away. All the way now, hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. We slept until the sun arose. Heave away, all away. On the gentle sand without our clothes. We're bound for South Australia. There ain't but one thing grieves my mind. Heave away, all away. It's to leave Miss Nancy Blair behind. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling Kings. Heave away, all away. All the way now, hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. Still I long to be on the Aussie strand. Heave away, all away. With a bottle of whiskey in each hand. We're bound for South Australia. Australia is a very fine land. Heave away, all away. It's full of lizards, fleas, and sand. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling Kings. Heave away, all away. All away now, hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling Kings. Heave away, all away. All away now, hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. The only clothes that were lost were voluntary.
Very nice. Well, up and down the coast around here, there used to be cannery sheds. Like every peninsula had cannery sheds, and it was seasonal work. It was hard work. You ended up with bandages all over your hands because they're using knives all day long in very slippery conditions. Yes, and Charlie lost some fingers even working in the cannery shed. So, and now the cannery sheds, at least in Maine, they're all gone. The last one closed about 25 years ago. So, I guess this is historic. I worked all my life in the cannery shed, and if I'm dying or you think I'm dead, don't bury my bones put me instead in a can in the cannery shed. I've
Worked all my life in the cannery shed, and if I'm dying or you think I'm dead, don't bury my bones. Put me instead in a can in the cannery shed.
Now the cannery shed perches over the river. When the winter winds blow, you freeze and you shiver. When the boss comes along, I intend to give her my opinion of the cannery shed. I worked
All my life in the cannery shed, and if I'm dying or you think I'm dead, don't bury my bones. Put me instead.
the tails, scoop out the guts and throw 'em in a pail. We won't get a rest till the next schooner sails from the dock at the cannery shed. I've
Worked all my life in the cannery shed, and if I'm dying or you think I'm dead, don't bury my bones. Put me instead in a can in the cannery shed.
There's no time to talk, no time to linger. You better work sharp or you might lose a finger. Would make your stomach turn if you knew everything has been canned in the cannery shed. I've
Worked all my life in the cannery shed, and if I'm dying or you think I'm dead, don't bury my bones. Put me instead in a can in the cannery shed.
Now LeFay went away and he wrote me a letter and it tucked it up high in the sleeve of my sweater, but it slipped, it fell, it ended in the shredder and a can in the cannery shed. I've
Worked all my life in the cannery shed, and if I'm dying or you think I'm dead, don't bury my bones. Put me instead in a can in the cannery shed.
Now the cannery boy, he's a very lucky fella if he gets him a girl from the little town of Stella. I would if I could, but I'm not gonna tell you what goes on behind the cannery shed. I
Worked all my life in the cannery shed, and if I'm dying or you think I'm dead, don't bury my bones. Put me instead in a can in the cannery shed.
I
Worked all my life in the cannery shed, and if I'm dying or you think I'm dead, don't bury my bones. Put me instead in a can in the cannery shed.
Yes, we are way ahead of schedule.
That song is basically a conversation between the North Sea and the Atlantic Ocean and Cape Horn, which is from a poem by Rudyard Kipling. And it's set to music by Peter Bellamy. And one quick anecdote, the first time I sung this, Heather Wood came up to me and said, "Young man, you sung that song wrong." I said, "Oh yes? Oh yes. How do you know?" Because I'm the one who recorded it originally. And I didn't sing it again for 2 years. Old home to hard Atlantic said, "Oh, hey, oh, to me, oh." Now where did Frankie learn his trade? For he ran me down under 3 reef mainsails all around the horn. Atlantic answered, "Not from me. Oh, hey, oh, to me, oh." You better ask the cold North Sea, for he ran me down under full plain canvas all around the horn. The North Sea answered, "He's my man. Oh, hey, oh, to me, oh." When he began, it was Frankie Drake in an open coaster all along the sands. I froze him stiff and I fogged him blind. Oh, hey, oh, to me, oh. And left him alone with his road to find by what he could see in a 3-day snowstorm all along the sands. Before his beard began to shoot, oh, hey, oh, to me, oh. I showed him the length of a Spaniard's foot, and I reckon he clapped the boot on it later, all along the sands. If there's a trick that you can make, oh, hey, oh, to me, oh, that he hasn't tried, if there's a trick that you can try, oh, hey, oh, to me, oh, that he hasn't made in times gone by, not once or twice, but 10 times over, all along the sands. I showed him his trade on winter nights, oh, hey, oh, to me, oh, twixt Mardyke Fort and Dunkirk lights, on a 5-knot tide, with a fort a-firing all along the sands. If you can teach him all that's new, oh, hey, oh, to me, oh, I'll give you Brugge and Newport too, and the 10 tall churches that stand between them, all along the sands. So storm along, my gallant captains, all around the horn. What a few verses missed there.
Very good verse out here.
I was going to sing outside track in this set, but then I heard Steve Turner singing it down there just now, and it was so bloody good. So, singing something else instead. And what am I singing? I'm singing, oh, I know. Once more to Greenland, we are bound to leave you all behind. Our boats and ships are green, and our blubberhooks are keen. And we sail before the wintry wild. We left our sweethearts and our wives, we down by the pier. Cheer up now, my dears, for soon we will return, for it's only half a year. And with tight dress we reach Stromness, and the boys do go ashore, for with whalemen scarce and the water even less, we had to take on more. But when we reached the northern ice, we crowded on full sail. Each boat was manned with a keen and lively band, all but our fight the whale. It's dark and dreary grows the night, and the stars begin to dawn. With the catching of the whale and the trying of the oil, it seems like we'll never return. But as 6 months been done, we tie up again, and the boys do go ashore. With plenty of brass and a bonny lass, we'll make them taverns roar. And to Greenland's frost toast, and to them we hold so dear. And across the icy main to the whaling grounds again, we'll make the trip next year.
So this song is based on a song by Hamish McLaren, who was a Royal Navy commander in World War II. Previous to that, he was a midshipman in World War I. And in between, he was a gunnery officer on the Yangtze River on the China station. And somewhere around 1929, he wrote a book called Sailor with Banjo. And when I ran across that in an antique bookshop, I just knew I had to peruse it. And in the very back of it was this capstan shanty that he'd written. There was no music to any of his ditties. We never could found it. His daughter couldn't find it. So we just have to channel the tune. So this is the Yangtze River Shanty, and it does have a chorus. I think these fellas mostly know it. My lady, I'll see no more. Away, boys, away, oh. Since I left her on the China shore. Away, boys, let them walk away. Away, boys, away, oh. Roll me down that Yangtze River. Away, boys, let them walk away. When we first met, she was like a queen. Away, boys, away, oh. Prettiest gal that I ever seen. Away, boys, let them walk away. Away, boys, away, oh. Roll me down that Yangtze River. Away, boys, let them walk away. She'd flashing eyes and long black hair. Away, boys, away, oh. All I could do was stand and stare. Away, boys, let them walk away. Away, boys, away, oh. Roll me down that Yangtze River.
Away, boys, lift and walk away.
I bought her silks and a golden comb.
Away, boys, away, oh.
Troubles o'er, now the anchor's home.
Away, boys, lift and walk away. Away, boys, away, oh. Roll me down that Yangtze River. Away, boys, lift and walk away.
Now I blowed my silver for to winter.
Away, boys, away, oh.
Now there's nothing left but the donkey's dinner.
Away, boys, lift and walk away. Away, boys, away, oh. Blow me down that Yangtze River. Away, boys, lift and walk away.
Now we're homeward bound, cookies in the galley.
Away, boys, away, oh.
Farewell, young moon of the Yangtze Valley.
Away, boys, lift and walk away. Away, boys, away, oh. Blow me down that Yangtze River. Away, boys, lift and walk away.
It's
Away, boys, away, oh. Roll me down that Yangtze River. Away, boys, lift and walk away.
Well, there's a problem with being a pirate. Somehow, you're never quite complete. You always feel as if there's something missing. It's not missing you, you're missing it, okay? This is not formal. And pirates are generally missing some body part or other. And you're used to seeing them with hooks and eye patches and that kind of stuff. But this is a song about that. I'm going to need a key eventually. And you're invited to sing along. The kids will probably drive you nuts in the car on the way home. Being a pirate is all fun and games. So somebody loses an ear, it slips down your neck and it falls on the back, and someone says,
Hey, what's that here?
you can't wear your glasses, you don't attract lasses, your mates have to shout so you'll hear.
Hey!
Being a pirate is all fun and games till somebody loses an ear, and it's
All part of being a pirate. You can't be a pirate with all of your parts. Oh, it's all part of being a pirate. You can't be a pirate with all of your parts.
Being a pirate is all fun and games till somebody loses an eye. It stings like the blazes, it makes you make faces. You can't let your mates see you cry. A dashing black patch will cover the hatch and make sure that your socket stays dry. Being a pirate is all fun and games till somebody loses an eye. And it's
All part of being a pirate. You can't be a pirate with all of your parts. Oh, it's all part of being a pirate. You can't be a pirate with all of your parts.
Being a pirate is all fun and games till somebody loses a hand. It squirts and it spurts and it jolly well hurts. Pain only a pirate could stand. The fashionable look is a stainless steel hook, but now you can't play in the band. Being a pirate is all fun and games till somebody loses a hand. And it's
All part of being a pirate. You can't be a pirate with all your parts. Oh, it's all part of being a pirate. You can't be a pirate with all of your parts.
Being a pirate is all fun and games till somebody loses a leg. It hurts like the dickens, your pace never quickens, you're hopping around on a peg. Ask your sweetie to marry, but too long you tarried, cause now you can't kneel down and beg. Being a pirate is all fun and games till somebody loses a leg. and it's all part of being a pirate.
You can be a pirate with all your parts. Oh, it's all part of being a pirate. You can be a pirate with all your parts.
Being a pirate is all fun and games till somebody loses, what's it? No, you didn't choose it, you'd rather not lose it. You're hoping that somebody spots it. Then the doc comes along, he sews it back on, or he ties it on tight and he knots it. Being a pirate is all fun and games till somebody loses, what's it? And it's
All part of being a pirate. You can be a pirate with all of your parts. Oh, it's all part of being a pirate. You can be a pirate with all of your
one more
parts.
time.
And it's all part of being a pirate. You can be a pirate with all of your parts. Oh, it's all part of being a pirate. You can be a pirate with all of your parts.
The song comes to us from Don Freed with an additional verse from Tom Lewis.
That's a capstan shanty, right?
So, do you know how much a pirate costs?
No, how much is a pirate cost?
$2.
Really?
$2.
$2?
Why does it cost $2?
A buccaneer.
Oh. I assume it's not both here.
Oh, bad.
So we're
No, sit down.
No, sit down.
Alan gets a couple songs that we might have to answer.
One of those serious songs. Just great, just a second. It's for, I'll sing you a song of the rolling sea and the sky, of the ebb tide bell and the salt horse meal that I'll never see again. It's many a time I lay me down to hear the deep halls cry of a melody sweet on a shanty man beat, and the stars go swinging by. Don't ask me where I've bloody well been. Don't ask me what I did. For every thumb was a mile in spite, and every finger a fib. I minded the times that we was becalmed, and never a breath from the sheets. The red sun was so hot, the water would rot, the decking would blister your feet. And then there's the times we rounded the Horn with a cargo of silk for caddies. The swell rose so high, it blocked out the sky. Lord, the whole bloody world's in our fizz. Don't ask me where I've bloody well been. Don't ask me what I did. For every thumb was a marvelous fight, and every finger a fib. It's spices from Java, or copper from Yap, or a bosun too free with a cat. It's haul up the anchor and roll up that spanker, and damn it, move faster than that. I've been with the girls from Spain's dusty plains, and I know where the Arab girls sleep, and the black girls as well, though they are fiercer than hell, all loved me when silver was cheap. Don't ask me where I've bloody well been, don't ask me what I did, for every thumb was a marvelous fight, and every finger a fib. It's a long, long way from that young cabin boy to the old man who sits on this bench. He's told to fight or to stay out all night, the company of some pretty wench. He's an old clipper man who's known his best years, and he knows he'll never be free of the smell of the tar that once braided his hair, or the salty old tang of the sea. Don't ask me where I've bloody well been, don't ask me what I did, for every thumb was a marvelous fight, and every finger a fib.
12 minutes. 12 minutes.
We got time.
Another one.
Song by Gordon Bok. Oh, you main man proud and young, and you run your East Ends down. Don't go down to Fundy Bay, she'll wear your time away. Don't go down to Fundy Bay, she'll wear your time away. Fund is long and the fund is wide, Fond is fog and rain and tide. Never see the sun in the sky. Just a green wave passing by. Cape Sable's horn blows all day long. I wonder why. I wonder why. You know, I'd rather ride the Grenfell Strait or the Breton Tide, or spend my days on the Labrador. Never see old Flinders Shore. All my days on the Labrador. Never see old Flinders Shore. Give a staysail, give a maid, in the fog and wind and rain. I don't mind the wet and cold, just don't like the growing old. Cape Sable's horn blows all day long. I wonder why, I wonder why. East by east or east northeast, give her what she steers the best. I don't want this foggy wave to be my far and lonely grave. Cape Sable's horn blows all day long. I wonder why, I wonder why. Cape Breton's bells ring in the swells. Ring for me, ring for me.
Wow.
Congo River?
Okay, yeah.
You know that one, Ellen?
Yeah.
You know Congo River?
Oh, see all.
Yeah.
This is a song about the ships that transported enslaved people from Africa. We haven't gotten very deep into that in this festival as far as I can tell, but here we go. Congo River.
I don't have a starting note for you.
Oh, say, was you ever on the Congo River?
Blow, boys, blow.
When fever makes the white men shiver.
Blow, make the boys blow.
A Yankee ship came up the river.
Blow, boys, blow.
Her mast and spars, they shone like silver.
Blow, make the boys blow.
Now, how do you know it's a Yankee liner?
Blow, boys, blow.
From the stars and bars that shine, that float behind her.
Blow, make the boys blow.
And how do you know it's a Yankee skipper?
Blow, boys, blow.
From the blood and guts that run from her scuppers.
Blow, make the boys blow.
And what do you think that they had for breakfast?
Blow, boys, blow.
The starboard side of an old sou'wester.
Blow, make the boys blow.
And what do you think that they had for dinner?
Blow, boys, blow.
Fillet and pin pie and a roll in the scupper.
Blow, make the boys blow.
And what do you think that they had for cargo?
Blow, boys, blow.
It's blackbirds that had run the embargo.
Blow, make the boys blow.
Now blow, ye winds, and blow tomorrow.
Blow, boys, blow.
Yes, blow me from this ship of sorrow.
Blow, make the boys
Blow, ye
blow.
winds, and blow forever.
Blow, boys, blow.
Yes, blow me down this Congo River.
Blow, make the boys blow.
Yeah, do another one, Alan.
Okay, another one, let's find out.
Plenty of
what I
time.
wanna sing. Okay, I'm gonna sing one of the, what I'm gonna do. Okay. A sailor was walking one fine summer day. A squire and a lady were walking that way. The sailor, he heard the squire say, "Tonight, with you, love, I mean to stay with you. Do the I'm ding, the I'm do the day. You must tie a string all around your finger, the other end of the string hanging out the window. And I'll come by and I'll pull the string, and you must come down, ma'am, and let me in with me. Do the I'm ding, the I'm do the day." Says Jack to himself, I've a mind to try to see if a poor sailor, he can't win that prize. So he came by and he pulled the string and the lady came down and she let old Jack in with his doomy-umma, doomy-umma, doomy-umma day. Well, the squire came by, he was humming a song, thinking to himself how it wouldn't be long. But when he got there, no string he found. Behold, his hopes was all dashed to the ground with doomy-umma, doomy-umma day. Well, the very next morning, it was just getting light. The lady woke up with a terrible fright, for there lay old Jack in his tarry shirt, his face and hands was all covered in dirt, and that doomy-umma, ding-me-umma, doomy-umma day. Says Jack to the lady, oh, forgive me, I pray. I'll steal away very quiet at the dawn of the day. Oh, no, says the lady, don't go too far. Oh, sorry, Mr. Vosser. Oh, what do you mean, you tarry sailor? Stealing and breaking a lady's bedroom to steal her treasure. Oh, no, says Jack. I just walked by. Oh, let's go. I just pulled a string and you came down there and let old Jack in with me doomy-umma, ding-me-umma, doomy-umma day. Says Jack to the lady, oh, forgive me, I pray. I'll steal away very quiet at the dawn of the day. Oh, no, says the lady, don't go too far. I never will part from my jolly Jack tar and that doomy-umma, ding-me-umma, doomy-umma day.
No. How about, I like Overly Ryo. Okay. Sorry, we didn't prepare enough material, so what was that? What was that time?
5 minutes.
5, okay.
We can do it in 4 minutes and 59 seconds.
Okay, I have no idea.
And I'm not terribly precise, intentionally.
You know this one. A ship went a-sailing out over the bar.
Away, Ryo.
We pointed her bow to the southern star.
We're bound for the Ryo Grand.
And away,
Ryo. Away, Ryo.
it's fare you well, you pretty young girls, and we're bound for the Ryo Grand. It's farewell to Sally and farewell to Sue.
Away, Ryo.
And you on the pierhead, it's farewell to you, and we're
Bound for the Ryo Grand.
and
Ryo. Away, Ryo.
it's
Fare you well, you pretty young girls, and we're bound for the Ryo Grand.
It's fare you well, all you ladies of town.
Away, Ryo.
We've left you enough for to buy a silk gown, and we're
Bound for the Ryo Grand.
and
Away, Ryo. Away, Ryo. It's fare you well, you pretty young girls, and we're bound for the Ryo Grand.
we'll sell our salt cod for molasses and rum,
Away, Ryo.
and be back again for Thanksgiving has come, and we're
Bound for the Ryo Grand.
and
Away, Ryo. Away, Ryo.
it's
Fare you well, you pretty young girls, and we're bound for the Ryo Grand.
the chains up and down now the bosun did say.
Away, Ryo.
It's up to the hosepipe and then we're away, and we're
Bound for the Ryo Grand.
and away.
Away, Ryo. Away, Ryo.
It's
Fare you well, you pretty young girls, and we're bound for the Ryo Grand.
and
Away, Ryo. Away, Ryo.
it's
Fare you well, you pretty young girls, and we're bound for the Ryo Grand.
One more song if you'd like.
One more.
Doesn't have to be that short.
Doesn't have to be that.
Yeah.
We don't have the guy with the 10-minute sign, he was here yesterday.
Thank They took us jolly sailor lads a-fishing for the whale on the 4th day of August in 1824. Bound for Greenland we set sail. Now the lookout stood and the cross trees high, with a spyglass in his hand. There's a whale, there's a whale, there's a whale fish, he cried, and he blows on every span. The captain stood on the quarter deck, and a son of a man was he. Overhaul, let your davit tackle fall, and we launched them boats to sea. Well, the whale was struck, and the line paid out, but she gave a flurry of her tail, and the boat capsized. We lost 7 of our men, though we never caught that whale. Well, the losing of 7 fine seamen, it grieved the captain sore, but the losing of a bloody sperm whale, oh, it grieved him 10 times more. Now Greenland is a horrid place where us fisher lads have to go, where the rose and the lily never bloom in spring, where there's only ice and snow. And apparently a bus service now.
You want to? Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Short.
Thank you.
Roland Bell.
Thank you very much. And
Great singing.
we're off to Prescott.
And this is the 25th Portsmouth Maritime Music Festival. I'd like to remind you that nobody is charged here, so please donate. The blue bucket is over there. And we will have Steve Turner up here in about 15 minutes.